Nearly 9 million foreign nationals, according to an official U.S. government estimate, live in the U.S. illegally. More come every year through our virtually wide-open borders and lax visa system.
Go back to Europe and fight over there.
Media defenders of illegal aliens say that most of them are not violent or threatening. That hides the full and true picture.
I'm hiding behind your flag! You're racist! Get out! We are the future! Go back to Boston! We have beaten you! Leave like beaten rats!
The numerous American victims of illegal immigration will testify that it is not a victimless crime.
You gotta keep throwing things!
They attacked us. All we did was stand on a street corner in America and wave our own flag on July 4th.
The communists and the illegal aliens, they brought stronger, younger guys over to start a fight because we mostly had retired citizens and, old ladies
women
and children. We didn't look too tough.
These people have no respect for the American law, and they demonstrated that today.
Illegal aliens make up 26% of the federal prison population. Illegal alien John Melvo and his partner allegedly terrorized the Washington, D.C. area, killing 10 people. Most of the 9/11 hijackers were here on fraudulent or expired visas.
Most unfortunately, my son, a 28-year-old probationary firefighter, I get emotional when I start, but was lost at the World Trade Center.
I want to tell you about my son, Christopher William Egley. He was a National Park Ranger, a federal law enforcement officer who was working for the National Park Service, and his duty station was at Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument on the border of Arizona and Mexico. On August 9th, 2002, Christopher was called to the scene of a situation that had come down. The Mexican police had called to the American officers and asked for their assistance in dealing with a situation where they had some felons fleeing in this stolen vehicle. They also told the American federal officers that they possibly had weapons, but they did not tell them the full story, that those gentlemen, using the words lightly, the gentlemen had already committed 4 brutal murders the night before in a drug-related incident. They were able to cross over the border in the stolen vehicle, and then they got the vehicle stuck. They took off. One of the felons was arrested by 2 of the Border Patrol agents, and then my son and another Border Patrol agent were looking for the other suspect. He had found a hiding place in the arroyo bushes and in the natural vegetation in one of the washes, and as my son neared the area where he was hiding, he opened fire with his AK-47 and he blew my son away. My son lay dying on the desert ground.
In cities throughout the country, illegal aliens often gather on street corners, threatening and harassing American citizens.
They actually could change our bus stop because the bus driver would come up and see us being taunted by the men. This became bothersome to us because we'd get on the bus, we were afraid to walk to the bus stop.
Along with intimidation, illegal aliens run down American neighborhoods with graffiti and generally refuse to obey housing and sanitation codes.
As a code enforcement officer in Orange County, California, I saw hundreds of cases of illegal aliens violating health and safety codes. Unfortunately, their advocates often kept us from enforcing those laws and doing our job.
In many cases, illegals have forced citizens to abandon entire communities.
We are the future!
This is Aslan, this is Mexico.
When Americans have tried to protest lawlessness, illegal aliens and their supporters have responded with violence.
see the evidence?
In Los Angeles, illegal alien thugs and radicals attacked peaceful American demonstrators, many of them senior citizens.
I was holding my flag. These people came across the street. I wasn't doing anything. I was just holding my flag. All at once, when I grabbed my flag, it hit me over the head.
This is what they do to American citizens! They destroy us, they hurt us!
In Orange County, violence again befell peaceful Americans protesting illegal immigration. Illegal immigration supporters say we need illegal aliens to do jobs.
We do the work in this city. If anybody's going to be deported, it's going to be you.
Like the great man Malcolm X said, by all means necessary. We don't belong there. We belong here. This is our country. This is our homeland.
Here, Americans are hiring suspected illegals. The truth is that we can admit people legally if we really need them. We never need lawbreaking. Nor do we always need foreigners to do our work.
My name is Jason Macaluso. I'm 21 years old, and I've grown up in Farmingville my whole life. I'm also an Eagle Scout. But for some reason, I can't earn a living. I can't pay my bills. I'm 21 and I still have to live with my mother because I cannot pay my bills. Because my salary is pulled 1/3 to taxes. I would kill to make $100 a day tax-free. I would love it! Now they say they make $6 an hour tax-free. Well, if you do the math, that works out to like $11 an hour on the books. Still, ask any 16-year-old, he would love $11 an hour on the books. We can't get it. I have to pay for college, insurance, liabilities, all that stuff. Now when this work center goes up, I ask you, will I be allowed to go there and solicit illegal work? No, because I have a social security number.
That's right.
I've already been on the book. I've already been paying taxes.
What are they teaching us?
I also had to get working papers. I wanted to work when I was 14. I had family businesses I could have worked illegally in. I wasn't allowed to.
That's right.
So please, make it fair all the way around.
That's right.
Some employers prefer them because they can pay them less and evade taxes. They enjoy cheap labor, and the illegals get a free ride from U.S. taxpayers. Cheap labor, however, is no bargain for American workers whose wages go down. Research shows that immigrants, legal and illegal, are not essential to our economy. In 1997, the National Research Council found that immigration contributes a net economic gain of between $1 and $10 billion per year, a trivial percentage of an $8 trillion economy, while costing taxpayers a net loss of between $15 and $20 billion. The study confirmed that immigration cuts the wages of low-income Americans. Another concern about lax entry control is health. Illegal aliens bring in serious diseases, which endanger citizens' health and increase the cost of our health care. From the day of Ellis Island, we have insisted on strict health screening for legal immigrants. Lax borders mean no screening at all. Despite the costs of illegal immigration, some Americans believe that we have an ethical or even religious duty to admit anyone who wants to come here. But the anarchy of uncontrolled borders will not provide a better life for anyone.
How do you feel about our president now advocating amnesty for illegal aliens?
The country has a right to secure its basic integrity by making sure that the immigrants that do enter legally. Because people say, well, if you just wait long enough, we can get it any way we want, and basically then we'll eventually get some kind of amnesty and we beat the system.
Illegal immigration is not a victimless crime. The victims will testify. lax security and open borders are an open invitation to lawlessness and destruction.
Today, despite the threat of terrorism, our border control is broken. It will stay broken until we fix it.